WIS News Primetime. One Palmetto State hiker is reaching new heights on his journey of granting wishes to critically ill children. Make-A-Wish South Carolina hosts endurance hikes called Trailblaze Challenges, where participants take on an over 20-mile hike while fundraising to grant essential wishes for children battling critical illnesses. Matthew Wall of Landrum has just completed 28.3 miles on his most recent trail to reach a milestone 20th hike, the most ever by a single hike participant, and his mission isn't done there. Joining us now is Make-A-Wish SC's volunteer manager, Matthew Wall. And it sounds like, Matthew, we have a pretty tremendous Make-A-Wish participant here. Definitely. That's a lot of miles to hike.
A lot of miles. I think we kind of mapped it out to be well over 500 altogether through all the challenges. And of course, that's just the challenges themselves. The training hikes themselves, there's hundreds of miles that go into that each season. So yeah, definitely a lot of miles, but we like to say miles for smiles. So.
That's right. That's right. So 20 of these hikes, the latest one, 28.3 miles. Correct. And I imagine the terrain is a little difficult to navigate, but boy, you know, again, the reward is so worth it.
You know, we like to parallel the hike and the terrain itself, that it can definitely be challenging. It's one of the toughest things a lot of people will ever do, but we like to think that our Wish families would love to switch places with us at any moment. So many of these kids would love to just be out on a trail instead of going through treatment, going through all the things that they've had to go through. So I feel pretty lucky that we're able to do what we do and to put it forward, hike it forward, as we like to say, to really help out these brave kids.
Yeah, how long has the Trailblaze Challenge been going on with Make-A-Wish?
So the first challenge was done in 2015,
okay.
And it's really expanded since there here in our state. It started as just one challenge pretty much per season. We do spring and fall, but now we have 6 hikes total each year, and some of them actually span outside of the upstate, and there's one actually in the Midlands now, and there's one in the Low Country. So we're reaching the whole state now.
Okay, so you know, you have different participants. It's not just one; it's a group now. This has grown in popularity. People Absolutely. Who want to hit the trail.
Yep, definitely. So we have, again, people from all over the state now that are doing it, all age ranges too. We had a 13-year-old that did it this past time who actually was a Wish kid. If they do it at that age, they do have to have a parent hike with them. Sure. But we also had a guy at the young age of 86, I believe, 85 or 86, Bill Strickland, who's done it, I think, his 7th or 8th time, and he's one of our highest fundraiser, or is the highest fundraiser ever. He's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is amazing, you know, to see people kind of pick up that mantle and hike all of those miles. Now, the 500 miles that he's hiked, is that the most that you've ever had from one of these volunteers, or right about there?
Yeah, so I'm by far the most that anyone has, you know, hiked as far as the Trailblaze, which I do kind of, you know, somebody said it best the other day. It's a humble brag. I think it's something to be proud of, because I've put a lot of time and effort and energy, and I've hoped to inspire others with what I'm doing. But yeah, it's pretty incredible to be by far the first to ever reach 20 Trailblaze challenges, and again 500 something miles into that.
Incredible, so. And congrats to you. So this is one of these things that probably takes a little bit of training, a little bit of preparation, although you've done 20 of them, so you have a few under your belt.
I do, but still have to train. Everyone says, oh, it should be easy by now. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I actually have number 21 is coming up this Saturday, so I'm not done yet by far. There's a group of us that are doing another one coming up in just a few days, and each one is still a challenge, so you still have to put in the miles, put in the time, but it definitely pays off once you're out there.
What does it mean to you to be able to participate in something like this?
I think for me personally, I just thought it was really neat that I found something. I'm already a big hiker and really into the outdoors, and that time means a lot to me. Because it gets me outside, active, but also just is kind of my peace of mind when I'm out in nature. And to be able to use that, something that's so special to me, to use that to really bring forward something great into the community, be able to inspire people to raise money, the much needed funds that we need for Make-A-Wish. Just being able to use something that I already love and already would do to put something into something else that I fell in love with, and seeing how much it means to these kids and these families, and how much it really affects their lives in a positive sense.
Whatever got you out there in the first place?
Honestly, the first thing that got me out there, so I have a friend who was a Wish kid back in middle school, and that was my first real exposure to Make-A-Wish, and it always stuck with me. And then back in 2016, I think it was, I saw a billboard, and it said Make-A-Wish Trailblaze Challenge, 28.3 miles. I was like, sure, why not? And then just kept coming back. And then the second year I was involved, there was a young man named Rob who was a Wish kid who came out and did it, has fought cystic fibrosis his whole life. And to see him cross that finish line after battling something that's affected his lungs like that, and he just wanted to go out and say thank you. And once I saw him cross that finish line, knowing that he just wanted to give back, I was hooked. And here I am. So.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish does so many incredible things for kids facing some long odds.
Absolutely.
And they make their wishes come true.
We do. We instill hope. That's what we're all about, is just trying to make it better and trying to give these brave kids again something that's really worth fighting for.
Sure.
Whether it be a room redo, a trip to Disney World. Some kids just want a shopping spree because they've never had the chance to get things, the regular things that they might be able to get otherwise. It's just incredible to see their imaginations run wild.
Well, let's get the information up there so people can support you in your journey as
Absolutely.
you continue to do the Trailblaze Challenge. We have the information for you right there. You can support Matthew and Make-A-Wish along the journey by heading to that site right there. And you can go ahead and donate there and follow them along on the journey. And then, of course, I imagine that people can also participate in this if they're interested.
That's right. We're actually about to start up our recruitment for the next Trailblaze season, starting in probably late November, early December. So if you go to sctrailblazechallenge.org, check that out, and go ahead, sign up for a meeting, and we'll get you on trail.
All right. Well, Matthew, congratulations to you.
Absolutely.
Great job hiking. I know you got many more miles to go, all for
Not
such
finished
a
yet. That's right.
fantastic cause. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Congrats again.
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll be right back with more Primetime.